Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's 100% Starfield. All quests, all interesting content. Yeah, this game is running so much better. It's not even funny. Man. I was like, man, is it just my computer just crapping itself? Is it dead? Does it need something? What is that over there? Is that an Oblivion gate? The heck is that? I'm genuinely curious what that is. I'm assuming it's just a texture malfunction or something. Anyways, welcome back. If you want to see more of this series quicker, you know what to do. You know what it is. Consider supporting it. And check out the stuff in the description as well. That would be super freaking sweet. Do I run all the way over there and check out what that... again, I'm assuming it's a texture glitch. I'm assuming we get there and it's just like a texture glitch. Or something. Because if that's actually something like super interesting, I will eat my words even further with this video game. What is that? Mission status activities? There's so many rooms for activity. Okay, this is a cool ass planet. Use hand scanner to place an outpost beacon. Your suit's protection is depleted. You're taking I still don't understand what the suit's protection means. Does the suit's protection like go away permanently or something? What is this white thing in the distance? Okay, I will eat my words if this is something cool, because there's like this floating crap. What the heck is this? Anyways, welcome back to Starfield 100%, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be doing all quests, all interesting things. If the series does well, we may even go further, maybe all scans. I don't know. Series would have to do massively well, basically. What in the heck? Remove environmental damage. How much environmental damage do I have? What the heck? Unexplored geophysical feature. Okay, so it was a rock. It was a rock. I mean, yeah, it's a cool rock, I guess. Let's scan it at least, if we can scan. Can I scan the geographical? Yeah, gravitational. That's cool. That's cool, I suppose. Multiple gravitational anomalies converge at this location, remain locked within each other. Yeah, that's alright. Cool beans. Alright, what do we got here? We have got Into the Unknown. Return to the Lodge. Let's head back to Jemison. So we unlock space powers. Yes, indeed, there are space powers in Starfield, which is cool. I always think games like this with like your typical RPG, your typical combat system, I always think they need an extra oomph for combat, and luckily this game provides that with the space powers, you know, just like Skyrim with the shouts. I have unlocked quite a lot of the space powers, and I will say a lot of them are pretty useless, or like very, very, very situational at the very least.
Crix's bones. Look at you.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna start doing some scans. Like, right now.
We were right about the anomaly, weren't we? Tip our ears on the tail.
Whatever beings made the artifact sure love their puzzles.
Some kind of test? Were the artifacts meant to lead us there?
Vladimir, look at these readings. Cardiovascular and neurological levels aren't in the normal range.
I think we're going to need a little demonstration. Mind putting the paces to it?
Yeah, you got it. I'll use anti-gravity field in front of Vladimir.
Everyone saw that, right?
Like a literal gift from the heavens.
And also the most practical consequence of our little venture thus far.
Got no old shipwise for this one. Going to just call weird, weird.
I'm gonna use this everywhere.
Well, I suppose we can't stop you. But I'm joining the Deny Everything to the Public Club for a while.
Can we find more of them?
Already picked one up from the scans. Matches another one of the artifacts we found. In theory, there might be one temple for each. But sifting through all the signs to identify a match is tricky. Impossible if we don't have the right artifact to compare. And even then, it takes time.
I'll follow up on the other anomaly you found. Hopefully it's another temple, so you can't just find all the temples for the artifacts we already have. Other planets might have gravitational anomalies. Could I just search for all of them? You think there's one temple for each artifact. I'll follow up on the other anomaly you found. Hopefully it's another temple.
Don't think it's just fortunes left that this temple responded to you. The artifacts, the visions, this power you've gotten, all seems to be the same song somehow. Plenty to think about. Anyway, catch a smile out there. I'll work on finding planet anomalies that match the other artifacts we have.
Cool beans. 400 XP. Man, do we get another level up? Yeah, we're about to get a level up here. So yeah, the Sam Co stuff is the interesting stuff. So if you're playing yourself, I definitely recommend doing the Sam Co stuff ASAP. But we are going to be doing the temple stuff until we get a particular what is that? Hello? Brain?
Miss my dear darling and you Atlantis. As I wander the blackness of the deep abyss, my ship is in tatters, all dented and worn, but I trust my old engine to get back by morn. Always happy to meet a stranger. Hope my singing was to your liking.
Okay, never met this guy before. Let's see. Is that a sea shanty you were singing?
It is, at that. If you believe the family tales, we've been merchantmen and freighter captains since the days of the East India Company. If you like my singing, you should have heard my pops. Now he had a voice.
Why would you just be singing? I feel like you're going to attract somebody that's going to murder you in space. Modern music's more my thing. Sorry.
The apology is mine. Sadly, my voice is more suited for the songs of long gone by. Afraid my ship's got the next jump plotted in, so I'm away. Fair travels.
Okay, that's super cool. So you have like little instances like that, and there's nothing really to get from it or anything, but it adds a little bit of flavor to the game. I dig that. Let's go ahead and see what we can level up here. Melee kills make you run 20% faster. We got to kill 50 enemies with that. So we got to kill 20 enemies with that. We got to succeed in 3 speech challenges there. I think we take wellness, increases your maximum health by 10%. We'll go ahead and add that, which we have to heal a bunch of stuff in order to level that thing up. Power from Beyond. Acquire the power on whatever planet this is. It doesn't really matter because the main quest sends you to random planets. I'm pretty sure that is confirmed in my playthroughs at this point. The main quest, at least for the temple, I think for everything. It's very weird how this game does it. Like, yeah, so I would love people to explain to me in the comment section or anywhere basically how this game actually works, because it's bizarre. It's a little weird. There's a gravitational anomaly over there. You can usually see the temple. Yeah, there's the temple. Right there we go. Yeah, so this is the type of planet I've been seeing a lot of, just basically a barren thing of nothing, which, you know, again, doesn't really interest me all that much. But it's weird. It feels like, I mean, it definitely is this way. The main quest will send you to a random planet and then put a pre-created location on that planet for you to go to, right? So, for instance, we always will see this temple, although I don't know about that either. Are the temples randomized? The powers are not. You get the powers in the same order as far as I understand. There may be some choices here or there, like if you have like 2 temples to visit at once, but yeah, we should get the power I'm looking for within 1 or 2 of the next temples, as far as I understand, and I guess there's like 1 temple per artifact, so for a total of like 18 or whatever it was. Acquire the power on Procyon 6-C. See, like, I don't think I've ever been to Procyon 6-C yet in all of my playthroughs and all my time with this game. Except for now, it randomly sends me to... So yeah, it's weird. It's like everybody's main quest is going to be different in terms of which planets you're seeing. Which, again, to me, doesn't really matter too much because, you know, it's at the end of the day, it's just a big field of nothing, basically, ultimately. You know, sometimes it's cool, though. Like that last planet we were on, the little mud planet, the swamp planet, I should say, Temple Alpha. See, like, when it says Temple Alpha, is everybody's Temple Alpha the same as everybody else's? I don't know. That's one thing I'm confused by. By the way, you're looking for these long jutting things like this, because that usually has like the corridor that lets you actually access the temple. But yeah, this is the boring content, so we're not going to do too much of this. I just want to unlock a power we can actually use in combat, and there's one that I really, really like for combat purposes. And hopefully it's this one. I don't remember which one it takes to actually unlock it. But we're doing all content, so I think we're going to have to do this crap anyways at some point. But yeah, it's the same exact thing. The same exact thing. There's a big circle, centrifuge, whatever you want to call it. And then you got to fly through the orbs over and over again. And yeah, this was part of the reason why I was initially very negative on the game. Because I was like, oh, okay, so the first cool thing I've seen so far, the temples, are just copied and pasted, really? And, you know, that was kind of like the final nail in the coffin for me. I was just like, wow, that's super duper lame. That's super duper lame. You're gonna have like a really cool instance. I think if they had more time, what I would have done here is just make like each one of these a different challenge. So you could have one with the orbs, obviously, like this. You could have one where maybe even the gravity is inverted or something. Your controls are mixed up or something. At least something to differentiate the temples, you know, in my opinion. Let's go over here. Yeah, because doing this 18 times in a row is like... I don't know about you, but that's not too interesting to me. Plus, it's kind of annoying. You'll go to one of these and then it'll just won't activate. It's kind of weird. Here we go. Yeah. Okay, please be that cool power. That'd be cool. Personal atmosphere. No, that's a lame one. That is a lame one, if I remember correctly. We can toggle power. So, yeah, how many of these are there? 1, 2... Oh, they have little animations. Ooh, that's cool. I like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14... 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So it's closer to 24 or 25 total powers, I guess. And yeah, you unlock them in the same order every time, even though the planets, again, are random. So we got personal atmosphere, oxygen, pure and clean, brought forth to breathe deep and counteract harmful carbon dioxide. So basically, you just get like a boost of oxygen. Super duper lame. Who the heck is ever going to use this? Because as far as I understand, well, you can favorite it. And then it's on the... Oh, so is it on the same... Oh, okay, so you can favorite different powers, I guess, which is kind of cool. We'll put anti-gravity field here. But yeah, who the hell is ever going to use this? This is just so lame. This is the second one. Okay, the emptiness power from beyond. Talk to Vladimir to locate the temples. Off to Alpha Centauri once more. So yeah, basically you just rinse and repeat with this one.
United Colony space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband.
Let's test and see if we can just like immediately leave while they're testing me for contraband here. We probably cannot. Yeah, okay, so you have to wait. Again, I'm assuming this is a loading screen, like they're loading stuff that you can be able to do or whatever. Where is Le'ai?
Complete. Go ahead and land.
Okay, I'm gonna reduce the missiles and full power the engine, and then we have to just remember to put stuff back into missiles when we enter combat, just so we're a little bit faster. So yeah, rinse and repeat this for like a million times, for 25 times. I don't know if they change. I've unlocked like a lot of powers in the Twitch playthrough, which if you want to watch the good guy playthrough, check that out. Twitch.tv/Grohlvana. Man, I am really astounded how well this game runs now compared to what it ran like before. That's kind of crazy. What's up, dude?
Never regretted coming out of retirement. Constellations got the writ of the righteous. Keeps me young. Gave up my room in the lodge so Andreja had a place to call her own. Everyone needs space to let their thoughts run solo.
I was hoping you could point me to another artifact temple.
Lucky I noticed a pattern in one of those artifacts you pulled out. Here.
Okay, acquire the power on Kowera or Owera. Can't tell if that's a... Uh-oh, am I throwing a... Thought I was throwing a frag grenade for a second there. Can't tell if that's an O or a Q. We shall undock. So yeah, just imagine, like, you know, you're playing through this game and you end up doing, like, all these temple things first because you want to see the powers, you know, that you can unlock. You want to pick a power that will gel with you, you know. And, yeah, so that is mixed in with the Barrett side quest, mixed in with the Sarah side quest. If you're not crazy into space stuff, again, it just kind of creates for this really boring intro into the game, in my opinion. But again, once you do... So if you do the Sam Coe quest first, you know, things get a lot more interesting. Now, here's another thing also. Power from Beyond. What was that? Here's another question that I have with this particular game also. So, like, when you arrive here and you get that statement there from that guy saying, you know, hey, help me on my farm, whatever, is that specific to this planet? There's 1,000 planets, so I would have to think not. I would have to think there's just a chance that you'll activate certain quests and certain hails and stuff when you go to certain planets. I don't really know how it's handled. It's very bizarre. Okay, we're looking for a temple-looking structure. Is that our temple? That looks weird. Follow distortions on the scanner. Acquire the power on Owera. That's the only temple-looking structure I can see. Unless it's that thing over there, but we're not getting the temple. We're not getting the distortion. Okay, that temple looks weird. I have not seen one that looks like this before. Which, again, if that's true, unless my memory is not serving me correctly, then that means each of these temples can look different on the outside, even though they're like the same exact thing on the inside every single time. Unless the temple's hidden in this giant rock structure. I don't freaking know, man. This game, this game is so weird how it's structured. Definitely get a vibe of scope creep. You know, definitely get a vibe like they had like 1,000. They're like, let's shoot for the stars. Literally, we'll go for 1,000 planets, and each one will be different. But you know, again, like this was my experience. Most of them are just, you know, rocks or whatever. Acquire the power on Owera. Now, I'm curious here. Is this one actually going to be within this giant, like, rock structure? Because that's pretty cool. Even though, again, once we get inside the temple, it's going to be the same exact copy-pasted, you know, fly through the orbs thing. But yeah, like I said, I unlocked quite a few of the powers, and every single one has been that orb thing every single time, which to me is definitely a disappointment, personally. Okay, let's try to boost up here. Okay, yeah, this temple is definitely the most interesting one I've seen so far, unless it's just the same thing, which, okay, it's just kind of hidden. Well, that's cool, though, because, yeah, there's, like, these geological features, these rocks and everything. The temple's hidden with... I don't know if that's just, like, the game got lucky, and this temple just happened to be... Temple Beta just happened to be hidden within... Yeah, that's super weird. Did the game just get lucky and happen to be hidden within this, like, giant rock structure? Because I feel like that's kind of what happened. I don't know. Anyways, this is going to be the boring episode, folks, because we're going to go until we unlock the one power, or at least a useful power. We did unlock the gravity thing, which I think is useful, but like I said, there's one particular power that I'm interested in acquiring. So, yeah, here we go again. It's the same old minigame. Boost into the rays of light over and over again. I wouldn't even be... Apparently there's a mod to speed this up already, which is funny, by the way, but I wouldn't even really mind this that much if, like, it just didn't do the blue ball thing where sometimes you'll go into it and it'll just, like, not do it. So that time it did it, that time it did it. Can we get a third in a row? Because, like, it's weird. It's not based on time either. It's just, like... Because sometimes, like, it'll spawn and I'll immediately go into it, but then it just will leave immediately. Okay, so is it 5 total? I guess it's 5 total. See, like, right there. You saw that? That one. Yeah. 5 total. yeah, 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 yeah. Hello? What's happening? Okay, that one was super weird. 200 XP, we get level 9. Skill point available, 150 XP for some reason. Why do we get 150? We got 200 and 150 on top of that? Maybe because we completed what we can do currently. Let's see the powers. We emit a gravitational force strong enough to propel almost anything or anyone. Yeah, we could work with that. This is not the one that I was talking about, but we could work with that, I suppose. Let's go ahead and level up, shall we? We got wellness. Weightlifting, increased total carry capacity, meh. Lock adds a stealth meter, meh. You can have 10% more oxygen available, meh. Unarmed attacks, meh. What do we have over here? Buy 5% less, meh. Craft specialty food and drink, meh. There's a chance you'll find extra credits when searching containers, meh. Ability to pickpocket, meh. Pistols, nah. Shotguns, nah. Ballistics, nah. Then we got all this stuff. Grav jump range of grav jump drives. More common and uncommon inorganic resources. Kits restore 10% additional health. 10% faster. That's kind of nice. Resources required to craft items complete, blah, blah, blah. Adds an optional zoom to the hand scanner. Can scan distance increases by 20 meters. I think we just go for one of these. That's about to unlock. None of these. Okay, yeah, let's just. Oh, yeah, we can unlock the next tier because we got 4 points in this. Forgot. Your ship has 20% increased shield capacity. Ship cargo has 10% more capacity. Your ship's top speeds increased by 10%. Energy ship weapons have 10% increased damage and cost 50% less to use in target mode. Or we can take bullet. Yeah, let's. Because is this in tech to unlock the expert tech skills? I guess we're going to the tech tree. I don't know. So if I do this, then we will add into this. Or we just save the point too. We just saved energy. Ballistic ship weapons have 10% increased damage and cost 20% less to use in target mode. Sure, let's just do that. We'll take the ship stuff. Why not? All right. Now we are going to do power from beyond. Talk to Vladimir to locate him. Or should we do something else? Should we just make this whole episode the boring episode?
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. Scan complete. You are cleared to land in New Atlantis. Please enjoy your visit to Jemison.
Okay. Yeah, well, oh god. Wow. Yeah, let's just grab this temple. We might switch here. You do have to stop eventually. They do force you to stop getting temples at some point. So, I don't know. We could go do other stuff, or we could just keep doing it. We do get a lot of XP from this, which is kind of nice. Yeah, we could just switch to... where the heck is Vladimir? Wait, what? Are you not here? The empty... No. Power from beyond. Power from beyond, you silly fool. Hello.
Hmm? Oh, sorry. Hmm? Oh, sorry. Was just doing some math in my head. Trade the gabs with you.
I was hoping you could point me to another artifact temple.
Lucky I noticed the pattern in one of those artifacts you pulled out. Here.
Cool. Acquire the power on Washaki? Washaki. So yeah, again, everybody has Washaki in their system, right? Like, everybody can go to Washaki. But is Washaki different every time? I think it is. I think it is. Yeah, like all the planets are generated. Except for the stuff that is not generated, obviously, like Jemison, like Aquila City, like Neon City. That stuff is not generated. That stuff is handcrafted, of course. So I'm good. Yeah, so I'm just curious. Like, have you been to Washaki? And then if you go to Washaki and we get like a hail from somebody, will that hail be different every time, or will like this? Yeah. What? It's a Freestar. What? Crimson Fleet Phantom. Can I just? Yeah. Sorry about whatever's going on with you. Can I just like land on the planet? To be honest with you, you can have fast travel during combat. All right, time to kill some people. Where is Crimson Fleet Phantom? Are you like, who's the woman screaming? Are you one of these Crimson Fleet fellers?
There's no way you can win this.
Hopefully that wasn't you that just said that, because you are dead, sir. You are dead and in space. Okay, we got, looks like 3 more bogeys. Which one do we go for? This one's only level 4. Oh yeah, I gotta go boop, 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 and then boop, boop, boop. Gotta remember that, and then we can also do boop. Okay, so I'm assuming you shoot these, like, the little circle, right? It doesn't really explain that, honestly.
You're not getting out of this.
Yeah, you're not getting out of this. You, in fact, are going to die. Yes, you. If I can hit your... Yeah, there we go. I'll take your Crimson Fleet Phantom loot, if you'd be so kind. I think we're already locked on. We just got to get closer, right? Okay, what range do we have to be to, like, grab the loot? Man, this thing is out there. So I guess we want to be getting closer to take down these ships faster. Yeah, okay, so we're at 1,000 now. I'm assuming it's 500. We got to be within 500 enemy missiles locked on. I'm assuming we got to be within 500. Yep, it's 500. Yeah, just because the other mission had us get within 500 meters or whatever. Okay, let's turn. Turning is so slow in this game for the ships, which I'm assuming you can maybe make better. Yeah, you're dead. You're not just losing whatever. You're dead. Okay, let's go for this last person. Yeah. Big turn here. Missiles locked on. Sorry, what are you saying? Can't hear you over the sound of your own death screams. And then is there any way to locate the other ships? Yes, although that is really far away. Is it even worth... Oh, it's not that far away, actually. And boop, boop. And then we've got another thing. So we got the planet to our right, but then what are these arrows up here pointing to? Free Star Sec Kiffer and Free Star Sec Kiffer. Are these just 2 different... Okay, that one's like 5,000 units away. This one is closer. I don't know what this means. Is this just their... Oh, are they dead? I think this is Free Star Collective ships that are dead, aren't they? So let's get within 500 meters. We'll probably be able to loot them, I'm betting. Yeah, engine speed would be nice, because this ship is slow as heck. We definitely need to do, like, an upgrading our ship episode at some point. That would be good. Yoink, yoink. Oh, yeah, so these people are just dead. That's kind of macabre. And then where are you? I'll take... That's kind of macabre. Anyways, I'll take your loot, if you don't mind. Going to the person to loot and taking their stuff. Thank you. Okay, now we should be able to go boopity, boopity, and boopity. I do like when the plant... Okay. See, here there's... Oh, but the loading screens have nothing to do with anything, right? This loading screen has nothing to do with this actual planet. What the heck is this planet? Okay. Scan. This planet looks weird. This is like a low texture. This is like a low polygon sort of planet for some reason. Alright, so like I said, usually you can spot where the artifact is. Sometimes you can't. Is it that thing right there? Yeah, I don't like this little disruption thing, because, like, if you'll notice, it'll do the same pulsing disruptions no matter where you look. I mean, not no matter where you look. I'm saying if you're, like, looking in the direction of the temple in any level, it'll, like, do the same, like, speed. Like, it should be faster, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you're actually looking... Oh, maybe it is, though, now. Okay, now it's going crazy. Yeah, anyways, you can usually see where the temple is. Alright, do we just make this whole episode the boring episode? I don't know. We probably should have mixed in some other stuff. It's just once we do the Sam Co quest, that quest That's where things really pick up. So if you're watching the series and you're bored, I would say just try to hold out to the Sam Coe stuff. The Barrett's, yeah, we'll probably do that one first, because the Barrett quest is boring as hell, in my opinion. Not a fan. Also, yeah, people are saying the Heller guy is voiced by Damian Haas, who's on Smosh. Actually, a real big fan of him. I thought that guy was super cool when I watched their, went through like a whole tirade of watching their, what do you call it? Their Try Not to Laugh series, which is really funny. I think my only issue with the series is you can tell, like, a lot of the time they're being nice to each other by laughing, you know, which... For me, I'm kind of a stickler with, like, board games and stuff where it's like, no, we got to play by the rules to make it the most fun. It's the Temple Iota. So, yeah, you can look for these long, jutting sort of things here, but this one's not going to work. Wait, what? Why did I slip off of that? Yeah. Can I please get up there? Please? Please? This is, yeah, the platforming is weird here for some reason. Temples are cool, you know, again, the first time, but then they're just kind of annoying after a certain point, because it's like, okay, just give me the entrance, man. Where's the freaking entrance? Here's the entrance? Okay, this one, yeah, is different, because, like, this part is shorter. See, I'm, like, struggling to come up with a commentary. What do you even say? No, it's another temple, everybody. It's another, going through the lights. Again. It's just kind of weird. But yeah, that's why we should probably mix in other content. But again, I'm just trying to get that one power. There's like one power that's like, that's the one that I really want. It's actually really fun to use too. Okay, give me you. Okay, so if it makes the noise, we successfully grab it. So that's 1. It looks like we got to get 5, right? That's 2. I swear though, like keep an eye out. There's a time where like it'll appear, then it'll just immediately go away. Okay, that's 3. And if you want to prove me wrong, game, but that's fine, because honestly, anything that'll speed this up. That's 4. See that one? See, it just goes away. The heck? And then... Alrighty. Another space trip down. 200 XP precognition. Now it's another boring one. Gosh dang it. Yeah, okay, this one sucks also. This one is spend time and glimpse the future, seeing the past someone will walk and the words they may say. So obviously a lot of these are holdovers from like Skyrim, you know, this one's like detect life or whatever, right? The words they may say is interesting though. That I don't know how that would work gameplay wise. That's kind of neat. Okay, yeah, we'll just do acquire the power. Oh, okay. So this is what I'm talking about. So this one just gives us 2 right off the bat. Did he even say that we had 2? Dionysus moon of Ion Olympus system. Okay, where are we going here? The scanner anomaly. Please tell me this one is the one that I want. I think that it is the 5th one. I could be wrong. The 5th power that you acquire in a row. The ship hath landed. Alrighty then. Where is our temple? Where is our temple? Hello, everybody. My name is Chills, and welcome to the top 10 temples in Starfield. Number 1, number 15, the 15th temple that you go to in Starfield. Okay, I don't think it's that. That's like a gravitational anomaly. It might be something more. It might be that pillar over there, straight ahead. So yeah, if we're talking about the exploration in this game, not for me. If it's for you, that's perfectly cool and all that sort of thing. I think that is the temple, right? Yeah. I just find this sort of thing where, you know, you fly. I do like when it's that, like when you have a cool planet in the distance like that, or when you have like a Saturn ring. And sometimes it's just, yeah, it's serene, because obviously I'm recording this at 2:06 in the morning. And so it's quite serene to just be, you know, traveling across a barren landscape. But ultimately, that's what it comes down to for me, is it's a barren landscape. There's just nothing to... I'm just going from point A to point B. However, I do play games in a point A to point B style. So this game was probably, from the ground up, never for me when it comes to exploration. Because I'm somebody that, you know... the exploration has to be really cool to draw me in. For instance, Skyrim's dungeons were all handcrafted, right? And most of them have some little gimmick in them or some fun thing that you can discover, you know, which is why Skyrim is my favorite Bethesda game. Man, if this turns out to be my favorite Bethesda game, that'll be some insane word eating. But anyways, yeah, the exploration in this game is just not for me. It's very much just fly to planet, you know, go to the point that you're trying to get to, and then do the thing that you're trying to do. I will say, again, the handcrafted content, though, I'm actually very interested in, and some of it's very good. Once we do the Sam Co quest, like I said, that'll be when things start to pick up in terms of handcrafted questing content, which is very, very cool a lot of the time. But this temple stuff's pretty weak. I have to do it to open up my gameplay, you know what I mean? To, like, be able to use powers. So that's why we're doing it this episode. That's why this is the temple episode. It's the temple episode, you know. 3, 4, and 5. But yeah, like somebody in my chat. See, why does the fourth one just leave? It's always like the fourth one. It just goes away. Is it a bug? Like, I don't know what that is. It's so weird. Yeah. And see, that one, like, we should have gotten as well, but it just didn't happen. Come on. That one we also should have got. See, this gets frustrating, man. Oh, okay. Enough with the blue balling now. You can go ahead and finish this, please. Oh, alright. Okay. Are we trapped in the rings now? No. Alright, this is... Can you just give me the last one? That would be sick. What's happening, man? Is it getting progressively faster? Is that what I'm not understanding? Yeah, because now it's seeming like literally impossible. There we go. Ooh, that was a red one. You have gained an affliction. Excuse me? What? Poisoning? Okay. Tell me that was the one I wanted, please. That'd be so cool. Precognition. Grav dash. Manipulate gravity to propel yourself forward and briefly increase any damage you inflict. Okay, yes, this is the one that I wanted. Cool beans. So Grav Dash is basically kind of like Whirlwind Sprint in Skyrim. You just dash forward, but also, yeah, you get a damage upgrade. And you can basically spam this too. So we'll favorite that for down there, and we'll equip it. It is active. Yeah, this one's fun, and it looks really cool too. I do love the iridescent visual style of the powers, and like getting the powers in the temple, you know, that little iridescent sort of light situation. So yeah, you can move forward now, then it increases your damage. I do wish, unless I'm wrong, that there was like a buff icon to let you know how long you had that damage buff for. Unless I'm wrong and there is one in the bottom left that I'm not understanding. Okay, so I think that's the last one we can do. We also got another level up here. Let's see what we take. It is weird having this system of like challenges that you have to complete, because sometimes you just can't like put anything. Sometimes you just can't do anything like in terms of skill points. Sometimes it's better to just hold on to the skill point. You know what I mean? Piloting. You can now utilize ship thrusters Increase ship turning rate and maneuver. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Cool. I'll take that. Okay, next up, what do we got? Missions. So we are done. So yeah, it forces you to stop getting the powers after a certain point. So what should we do now? Should we do the Mantis quest? This one's pretty cool, actually. You get some cool stuff from it, too. Although it might be a little too early. But I don't know if there's, like, is there no levels? Like, for the quests? Like, how do you know if one quest is just going to be not doable, or is it just scale like your typical Elder Scrolls and Fallout? I don't know. Back to Vectera? Back to Vectera? Do we get this boring? Yeah, maybe we just make this the whole boring episode. Get this boring-ass quest done. Okay, let's do this one. Argos because if we do this, it's like a whole new world. We'll probably do this in the next episode. Argos Extractors is packing up operations on Vectera, but there's no word about Barrett. I need to go there and find out what happened. Return to Vectera? Return to Vectera? Return to Vectera? So Barrett's the dude that we met that gave us the Space Watch at the start of the game, who is extremely selfish because he just drags people into, like, basically being murdered. Literally drags people into being murdered. We've seen it. We've seen people being murdered by his actions, miners and stuff. So we got to figure out what's going on with him. Let's talk.
Well, you're back.
Where's Barrett?
Oh, we'll get to what happened to Barrett.
Lynn.
Don't you Lynn me. I thought things had already gone sideways, but no, that was just the beginning. More pirates showed up when you were gone. We weren't as lucky this time. Calvert, Troy, some of the new Dusties, they didn't make it.
Why hit the same place twice? What could they gain?
Who knows with pirates? Revenge? Peeking at the scraps? Maybe they're from a different crew and we just got hit twice by sheer bad luck.
We should have evacuated after the first attack.
It's not like we were eager to stick around. But we had injured people on recovery, and pickup coming at some point. Just not soon enough. Anyway, I was pinned down behind some crates with Barrett. Bullets and laser fire everywhere. No smile on that damn carefree face of his. Like he knew this was it. I started steeling myself to go out fighting. Then that idiot puts his hand on my shoulder and says, "Stay here, Lynn. I got you."
Okay, I have to pee like crazy. I will be right back.
Many tic-tacs later.
And we're back. That doesn't sound good.
Next thing I know, 2 of the pirates are dead, and he's got the 3rd one in a headlock. Drags him out into the open at gunpoint and demands to talk, or else I'm going to demonstrate Newton's 3rd law on this guy's temporal lobe. And that's when they brought out Hela.
So I think my issue with this quest in particular is probably the whole showing, or telling rather than showing. This whole quest is basically just telling rather than showing, which is like, okay, stop talking, just let me do the stuff. You know, let me do the stuff that you're talking about. Tell me what happened.
I didn't overhear everything, but after the 10 longest seconds of my life, Barrett put his hands up, and both of them ended up getting taken aboard the pirate ship. And that's the last I saw of either of them.
So you just stood around and did nothing. Boss of the year right here.
Don't push it, Dusty. I lost people. People I knew, all right? You were only here 2 outings tops. And for your information, I ran straight to the comms room when they were flying away. Tried to see if I could reach them, but the computer is fried. Even if we knew where they were. I've lost a lot of people on this run, Dusty. I just want to pack up.
Fix the comms computer. Yeah. Yeah, let me know in the comments section what you're thinking about, like, my critique so far. I am very curious. Obviously, all that I ask, as usual, is just that you be respectful, but yeah, I'm recording a lot in advance, so I am interested to see how people are taking this playthrough thus far. Because, again, it's just the beginning of this game, you know? It really does get better later on, but it's like, ultimately, what is my commentary going to be? You know what I mean? I got to be honest to myself. I got to be true to myself. I don't want to be a Bethesda shill and just be like, you know, everything about this game is great. Great. What is that? Red Harvest White. That's pretty good. That looks pretty good. Okay, we got a digital picking lockpick system here. Digital picking lockpick system. We can do this one. Do we have a try guy? We do have a try guy, but it's not try enough unless we can do that and then do this. Looks like that'll work. So I'm just gonna go for this. I feel like it'll work. Boopity boop. And then we can do maybe this one. And do we have a triple? We do have a triple. Cool beans. Okay, I'm not sure what you're supposed to be taking in terms of, like, items, like what's considered good and what's considered not good, but we'll just take whatever we see, basically. The computer is unpowered. Pull out data storage. I don't know when it says security, what does that mean? You pull out some data components and download the contents onto a slate. It appears to be an audio transmission. Oh, I know what that means. That just means we have this perk, don't we? This one here, yeah. Because I've gotten that, like, every time, because I usually prioritize lockpicking. You have an affliction, take the corresponding remedy to cure it. Go to your inventory, look for an items in the aid category with items with icons that match your afflictions. Poisoning, prognosis stable. Food and drink are less effective. I don't really care about that. Do we have anything that can help with poisoning, however? Let's see. Health. What would heal poison? Does something give... Oh, yeah, okay, so it's got this little icon here. Bandages. Do we have anything that treats poison? We got things that treat all sorts of stuff, but not poison, unfortunately. All right, let's listen to that new, isn't there supposed to be a new item like thing up there? We've got Barrett Personal Slates, not that one. It's going to be Emergency Transmission 01.
Can't believe we got into this mess. Would you be quiet? Trying to make out the grav jump calculations before we're out of range. Out of range of what? Out of range of the sensor array on Vectera. Would you keep up? Once we're outside the star system, the bandwidth goes from instant speed to effectively never. What good is sending a transmission down there? You gonna tell Lynn how royally screwed we both are? She doesn't even have a ship. You underestimate how many pioneers there are in the galaxy, Heller. One of them is bound to show up, looking to reunite with this handsome face. We're doomed. Capital D doomed. Got it, okay. Whoever finds this, I'm attaching the interstellar coordinates to the metadata on the transmission. Rescue us. Repeat. Rescue us.
Again, just more a lot of telling rather than showing. Audio log, dialogue type stuff. What's up?
So, you actually get that computer working again?
I found a transmission from Barrett.
What? Let me see that. Funny. Even knowing he's alive, I still never want to see him again. Hella, on the other hand. Okay. Let me send you the location data embedded in the transmission. Find them, okay?
Why don't you come with me? Thanks, Lynn.
Be a while before Argos comes to pick me up. I'll be here if you need me. And hey, if you ever need a little extra help, I've been thinking about a career change lately. Maybe it's time to put Argos behind me.
Yeah, optional recruit Lynn as crew. I gotta do optional objectives. It's in my DNA.
Seems like you've been keeping busy, Dusty. If, you find yourself in need of a capable traveling companion, we should talk.
I feel like she's got a crush on me.
My contract's up with Argos, and I could use a change of scenery.
You're just the kind of traveling companion I want. You should come along.
Works for me. I'm not fussy about assignments. I'll go where I'm needed.
Okay. You'll go to the frontiers where you go.
Right. I'll get to work. Let's catch up later.
I do like that most games these days are doing that sort of thing where it's like, yeah, let's get to it. We'll catch up later. Give the player the choice to, you know, engage in the dialogue sort of thing. I do like that that's a common thing now. Travel to Navachi. Okay, see, like here is a perfect example. I feel like this was in a different place. I don't remember the term Navachi or Valo for that instance. Does that make sense? It's freaking 2:23 in the morning. My brain is actually, I'm pretty alert at the moment. I feel like this would be a good time to do more recording, but let's go to bed. Find Barrett and Heller, who are on the, oh god, this is, okay, we probably should just end the episode here because there's so much dialogue. It's just so much boring ass dialogue at this point. Yeah, maybe we should get there. Again, this is the boring episode, right? Maybe we should just get through it. But yeah, let me know how you're feeling about the game, especially if you haven't played and you're just watching. I would like to hear what you think about it. I'm trying to be very objective with this game, you know. But yeah, let me know what you think as we explore barren planet number 582-B. So we got to find a crashed ship. It is cool being a little spaceman, I guess, like going like, wee! And I wonder what happens when you'll get these ships landing and stuff. I'm assuming they're just bad people, is what I'm guessing. Wee! We can do that little, yeah, like I'm assuming over there, probably a bunch of Crimson Pirates or whatever. We got something on our map. I don't know what that means. I don't know what a lot of the, little icons in the bottom left mean. Like, we have some sort of red. What's that? I mean, I know what the yellow one is. We're poisoned or whatever. But what's the red? What is the red blip? What is that? I don't know. Also, we have a new power bar at the bottom right, the little blue bar. So you can basically... What the heck is happening? So many ships taking off here. So you basically spam this whirlwind sprint shout. Foos! Wool! Wool! Not test! Wool! Not test! Okay, we found the crash here. All right, grin and bear this. There's going to be, like, so much dialogue here. What is up, dude?
Oh, hey, it's you. And here I thought you was some pirate coming back to kill me. Lucky me, right?
I need to know what happened, Hella.
Man, I was so terrified when I got pulled on board that pirate ship. Barrett was all... Sorry, brother. I'll get us out of this. Trust me.
That doesn't explain the crash ship.
Oh, I'm getting to that. He tells me we need to start pretending to fight each other. Trick the pirates into thinking they need to come in before one of us gets killed. I just remember him shouting, "This kid is a killer. How am I supposed to defend myself against these pearly whites? He's gonna bite my face off." I mean, I didn't think it would work, but they came in. All of a sudden, we were wrestling with two of them. Barrett reached for one of their guns.
And he shot something he shouldn't have.
Bingo. Blasted the pilot right in the back. Through to the flight console. Dropped orbit like a rock off a high rise. I blacked out. And when I came to, there he was, smiling like it was just another day on the job. You missed the fun part, Heller. I mean, I go through all the trouble of saving your butt, and you weren't even awake to notice. Then he did the little finger gun thing.
Skip to the end, Hella.
Oh, yeah. Probably should have talked about that first. Did I mention I'm on a lot of painkillers? So, I was real excited when a ship showed up. Then, less excited when I realized it was a Crimson Fleet ship. And then, really less excited when Barrett said, "It's okay, I got this." He mumbled something to him, and then they were all gone.
That was a long way of saying pirates have Barrett.
Yeah. You know, you're really the one who should be upset about all this. Me, laying here, half-conscious. Real inconvenience. Got a signal from the ship before they grav jumped. Guessing it was Barrett. Haven't really been in a good space to have a listen. Here you go. Hey, I should come with you, right? I don't think anyone else is coming.
Let's get you on your feet first.
Yeah, just, don't ask me to operate any heavy machinery for a while. Give me a minute. I think the worst of it is... Yeah, I'll be alright. I'll be alright. Ready to wisecrack with the best of them. Let me know when you want to head out.
Cool, man. Optional recruit Heller as crew. Why not?
Still think there might be a spot for me on your ship? I gotta get off this rock.
Yeah, let's get going.
Whew. Oh, I'm glad to hear you say that. For a second there, I thought you were gonna leave me behind. What's on the agenda today?
Go to the frontier, my dude, or just do whatever.
You got it. Catch you on the flip side, boss. Thanks for letting me tag along.
Yep, see you later. Okay, we gotta listen to emergency transmission. Yeah, I really feel like this quest is just... Okay, what's going on with our health? Extreme solar radiation, suit protection depleted. How do you get your suit? I guess you just go back to like you go back to one of the major cities or whatever. New items, emergency transmission O2.
You've given the fleet a lot of trouble, Barrett.
Hey, since when is surviving being attacked causing trouble? Isn't that just fighting back? Hey, pilot, could you move your arm a little bit to the left? I can't make out the console.
Don't move! He's trying to figure out our destination. Probably transmitting this conversation right now while we're still in orbit.
Well, yeah. Thought I was making that pretty obvious. Okay, put the gun down. I'm done.
That's just like how much you could fast travel and how many loading screens you go to while you're listening to this one audio tape, you know what I mean? Keep going. Don't let me stop you now.
Time up. Once we get back to the base, the fun starts.
Okay. And then we gotta go do a rescue mission where there's actual gameplay, which will be fun. We'll end the episode here. I knew this one was extremely, boring. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode nevertheless. If you want to see more, you know what to do. Links are in the description below as well. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.